Hello there. We all know that it is Friday. Okay, thank you for all the emails and you have expressed that you find the meditation in the last video to be really useful to help you to be calm and relaxed, and therefore you can be in your spiritual self. Now, today I'm going to continue with something else that is very important. Do you know why we all somehow suffer? Because we are attached. And do you know what we are attached to? A form. A form could be something we so believe that what we want, what we expect. Now, it doesn't sound wrong, does it? But when we attach to this form, we become really rigid. And that's how our ego self will then play havoc with us, or rather, our ego self act up. So, solution? Detach from that form and be still. We learn that a lot from nature. Trees, plants, birds, flowers, even the sea. They are all very still, and yet they exist. Look at a very strong tree, big, huge tree that is so grounded on Mother Earth. And yet, when you look at them, they are still. They do not struggle to survive. They do not struggle to be big, to show off that, hey, I'm strong and big. They don't. And yet, if you look at them, especially a huge one, they look so majestic. And yet, that very essence of being still. If you read the book from Eckhart Tolle, he talks about the power of now. How can we be in the present? How can we be now when our mind is always thinking about the past tense or the future tense? To live in the real time, in the presence, in the moment, we really then need to be still. I know it's easier said than done. So how do you become still? Meditation helps. The last video, that the more you get rid of those toxins and then sit in yourself and being silent, that will help you to be still. Taking a walk in the park, looking at the nature, just even sitting down to listen to the birds and their pure sound, you hear their stillness. But more importantly, it's really spending time to be by yourself for some minutes in a day. You don't have to take a break. You don't have to run away and go somewhere, that you need all the time and space. No, I really don't think that would be the way. If you like to do that, you can. But really, how many free days do we have? Then we have got more problems to deal with when we come back. So I'd rather, let's do this as a daily ritual, a daily practice, that you just take some minutes to be still, to be quiet. That we all can afford to. And what's marvelous is that because you practice every day, not going away for a holiday for 2 weeks, a month, how many times can you do it? Like I mentioned, right? In a year. So what kind of cultivation you're talking about? Slowly, but surely. So this is what you do from now onwards, besides the last video that you have learned. Spend a few minutes, sit in a place or lie down. But of course, the intention is not to go to sleep, but the intention is just to be quiet. Of course, the monkey mind will then think about this, or you may drift away, or something may bother you. And when that comes in, just let it pass. These are called fleeting moments. It will come and you will go. But your whole intention is just wanting to be silent and eventually to be still. When those thoughts comes, whether they are good or bad thoughts, doesn't matter. When those thoughts come, just acknowledge it, and very soon they will go away. In fact, just ignore it. Just like if there's any discomfort in your body, it's the same. Just acknowledge it and then ignore it. And your whole intention is to become silent and still. Let's do that together. Take a nice deep breath. All right, close your eyes. Another deep breath. and silently tell yourself, clear mind, mind. Put a smile on your face. Good. And just totally immerse in being silent, quiet. Just be silent, be quiet. And be still. That's right. Enjoy the stillness. Beautiful. You can use your breathing to allow you to become even more still. And stay this way for some minutes every day. Good. When you feel that time is up, simply take a nice deep breath. Put a smile on your face. Open your eyes and greet the world. In this way, this stillness will allow you to get into this formless energy. The formless energy is the opposite of detachment to a form. So in next video, I will continue about this thing called formless energy. Meantime, practice being quiet, being silent for some minutes every day, and be still.